Welcome, my dear students and my viewers, the students of Kamari High School particularly, and also the students of other schools, and my favorite students of other areas. I am here today for giving you a specimen of an English paragraph, and this is for the students of class 9 and 10. The Madhyamik students of our state have to write English paragraphs in the examination hall. And keeping in view of this, I have prepared a paragraph, a very common but important paragraph for you. And the topic of the paragraph is write a paragraph on your visit to a hill station. So let's start. Please note, you the students, please note what sentences you will have to write particularly this paragraph. You must start like this. You must start in this way. In the last Puja vacation, my parents arranged a holiday trip to a hill station, and for this I thank my parents. My cousin, who is an old-time companion of mine, also joined us. So four of us, my parents, me and my cousin, went to cover this trip. And I heard the day before the start of our journey that we all are going to Karsiyang. I was surprised, why not Darjeeling? But my relatives told me that Karsiyang is famous for its sheer calm and spectacular atmosphere. And I believed in their words. So two of us, my cousin and me, spent a tense pre-departure night. And on the 6th of October, we boarded the Kamrup Express. And still then, our excitement did not abate. The night was spent undisturbed, and on the very next day at 6 o'clock we reached New Jalpaiguri station. And I was too much excited and delighted. I was very joyful in my mind. I was very happy. Then within 2.5 hours, we reached Karsiyang. And at this distance we covered by going in a four-wheeler. This was hired. And the very moment I set foot on this land of Karsiyang, I was just spellbound. The beauty of the spot was really mesmerizing. The abundance of flowers, various types of flowers, an abundance of green trees were balanced to give a sense of beautiful feeling in the minds of its visitors. And I am a nature lover, and it appealed my mind too much. I just did not believe that Karsiyang could be so different from our own place of Kolkata. Kolkata is full of din and bustle, and Karsiyang is far from the madding crowd. There is tranquility, serenity, and a peace. There is no beggars. Streets were all neat and clean, and everywhere there were trees and flowers. The sky was spotless, and we boarded into a homestay. Our rooms, we were given 2 rooms. The rooms were different, wooden. This was the first time that I stayed night and days in a wooden cottage, wooden room. All this was the first thing that I got, and that was the reason why I was too much delighted and happy. And then the local persons who helped us throughout our stay, means this during our stay there, they came. They were very amiable persons, very friendly persons, Gorkhas and Lepchas. They were all Gorkhas and Lepchas. The homestay where we were put was maintained by a Gorkha man, and his family also stayed there to an adjacent house, and they gave us their own type of food and their own type of recipe. We ate rice, dal, etc., but the style of cooking was different, and I liked their style of cooking and the recipe. The cabbage broth they supplied us, it was very mouth-watering and just innovative, new to me. I enjoyed this, and their hospitality is remarkable. I cannot forget the hospitality I got from them. Then we had to go out for a sightseeing, and wherever we went in and around Karsiyang, there was no chance of getting bored. Nature's beauty was in abundance there. It seemed that God made this land specially beautiful. And that day, on the 7th of October, we enjoyed a lot. And at night, we slept in that cottage room and wooden room. On the next day, on the 8th, we went to Dow Hill. This is an unforgettable incident, an unforgettable place. Dow Hill is just like Europe. It is Europe in Bengal. I read about it, that at Dow Hill there is a famous spot in Karsiyang that is called Dow Hill, but I could not believe that this place could be so beautiful. There was all snowy spots. The trees were all snow covered, and birds were different, and everywhere there were flowers and orchids. And my father told me that it is equal to an European place. and we spent the whole day there. And I cannot forget this day throughout my life. The day was spent beautifully, and again we came back to my own spot, means own homestay, and in this way I spent these days. I'm just telling that it is a worth visiting spot. Karsiang may be less known name. Less known means it is not as famous as Darjeeling, but Karsiang has its own beauty. Karsiang has its own attraction, and we ended our visit, we ended our journey, we ended our tour, and on 9th of October we again returned to New Jalpaiguri station and boarded into Kamrup Express and came back home. This is all about my trip to Karsiang, and I am really thankful to my parents that they made such a beautiful tour. And my hill station tour will be forever in my mind, and the fascination I have got, the fascination I have grown in my mind will remain in me forever. And in the next time, if I get chance, I will go to hill stations, because we the inhabitants of plains really get a relief. I have experienced this, that when we go to hill stations, then we feel a different taste, and our monotonous life gets a break. So after this, thank you for watching this. Let's call it a day.